Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another vlog. I'm here with Crystal.
Hey, what's up?
We are actually spending a Sunday exploring around our city, Seattle. We're actually here at one of the ports in Seattle to take a little ferry down to Bainbridge Island. It's like one of those getaways that people go to. Some people live there. Some people actually commute to Seattle from Bainbridge by ferry every day. It's like a nice, cute town feel and show you guys what we see and do. So if you guys want to see what we do in Bainbridge Island or want a better sense of what to do there, stick around and don't forget to subscribe to see more travel vlogs. We're finally inside and parked our car, heading over to find some food because Crystal's hungry. Might get some hot chocolate, might get something salty, she said, but we are gonna go find our food.
We'll share that.
You guys, legit, there is like a restaurant here, has a whole bunch of food, and like hot foods too, and tater tots. Okay, now that we're seated, I thought I would talk a little bit about how much the ferry cost was getting on. So between me and Crystal, so 2 adults and then 1 car, it was about $27 one way. So I think, I'm not sure if it's the same price if you go back, but it might be a little cheaper. Like I said, it's about like a 35-40 minute commute. Dang, you killed it.
He ate most of it. I'm like,
you're lying.
Stop, no.
We're about to eat lunch soon. What's wrong with Yoji? Okay, another tip for you guys: if you take the ferry and you decide to get out of the car, make sure that you keep track of time when you are up on the deck and taking selfies. We were taking pictures and then I noticed that land was approaching and I'm like, Crystal, we gotta get back to our car. So now we're back and we're gonna head over. Even though we just ate, we're gonna go grab some food at this restaurant. Okay, so now we are here in kind of like the main town of Bainbridge Island where all the cute shops are at. We're heading over to this restaurant called Bruciato. It's like a pizza restaurant, and then we're gonna grab some food. There was a brewery somewhere here, so we might hit that up. Ice cream, all the stuff. So we're gonna go explore. So just finished our food. It was so good. The pizza was wood-fired, so there's like a wood-fire oven somewhere back there. And then I got a wine, and then Crystal got this Aperol cocktail thing. And then we got Caesar salad, which was really great as like we were waiting for our pizza, so it didn't feel like too much time. So all in all, I would recommend this place if you ever come to Bainbridge. We're gonna pay and then just kind of walk around the town after this. So after we left pizza and a late lunch, we're here at the Eagle Harbor Book Company. We're walking around the sidewalks and it's like, you can hear like the hardwood floors, but they had this sidewalk sale and then we kind of walked inside and it's just this cute bookstore in the middle of the little town. Went to a few places after the bookstore. I went to this really cute kind of apothecary store called the Salt House Mercantile. They had like candles, they had lots of little bowls, kind of specialty food items, and then we went to this place called Zbones, which is like a little dog store, pet store. Got some kind of, I think they might have made them in store. They were little treats, so I got a few for Gabe and Precious. And Crystal, did you get some for
Toby? Of course.
anything for our dogs? Ended up going here to this place called Blackbrid Bakery and needed some coffee, feeling a little bit of the post-lunch lag because of all the food we ate. I ended up getting a mocha with oat milk and it tastes actually really good. I think Crystal's getting a hibiscus iced tea. After this, we're gonna actually head over to this place. I was researching it earlier today. It's called the Bainbridge Island Japanese American Exclusion Memorial. So there's some history that goes to it. I'll explain more later, but it's about a 10-minute drive away. We'll see you guys there. Okay, so fittingly, it just started raining as we were walking through this memorial. And I wanted to talk a little bit about it. We learned a little bit about it from a guy that was just he was just talking. I think he lived on the island, Bainbridge Island, for a while. He was getting emotional when he was kind of explaining to us kind of like the impacts of how this is kind of like what is going on today with all of like the immigration talks and stuff. But essentially back in 1942, around World War II, after Pearl Harbor, Bainbridge specifically, about like 200 plus Japanese people got rounded up and forced to leave their home here in Bainbridge Island, forced to go to internment camps. And of those 200 plus people, 2/3 of them were American citizens. So kind of going through and talking about like the impacts of what kind of went on back then. And then this whole memorial kind of speaks to those who are trying to heal, forgive, and kind of understand the history of it. But it's a really kind of serene and peaceful place here. There are a lot of like memorial like names here, as well as like origami cranes, as well as like quotes from people, I'm assuming Japanese people, to talk about their experiences. Just take a second to understand the significance of this place. But the guy that was here in the beginning earlier, he actually like gave me a hug. I was a little like, he was getting emotional. But yeah, I didn't realize that there was so much history about Japanese citizens and Japanese people here. But okay, we're gonna go do something fun now and less mopey. So we are finally here at the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art. Actually, the museum is really close to this brewery and winery next door, so we might hit that up afterwards. But this also is close to the port where we're going to be taking the ferry back to Seattle. So we're going to go walk around. It's a free museum if you ever decide to come here. You just got to sign in, and they'll take donations as kind of like to help out with the organization. But looking at the pieces, everything looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. Museum was good. Lots of stuff free. But Crystal, one thing.
What?
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Beer. There's like a brewery and a winery right next door, but they're separate, so we're gonna go grab some beer. finished with our beer. We are headed over for the last destination, and that is Mora Ice Cream. It is a local ice cream shop here in Bainbridge Island. I've been here before. They have so many flavors, and they use pretty good ingredients when it comes to like how they process and make the ice cream. I was reading that it's like fresh eggs, organic sugar, fresh milk. So they make it all in small batches. Everything is so close to one another here that we are gonna go grab some ice cream and then hopefully head over to the ferry to hopefully catch the 5:30 ferry. It is 4:30 right now. And if anything, we will catch the following ferry, which is at 6:30. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I got our ice cream. I got a half raspberry cheesecake, half stracciatella. Crystal got a full hazelnut. We are gonna head to the car right now because we want to make this ferry. So put on your lip chap. Taking our ice cream to go and going directly to the car proved to be a good idea because we actually got in a line that was a mile long, and we thought that we would either be late for the 5:30 and a little further back to get to the 6:30, so we were assuming that we were going to get to the 7:30 ferry. But it turns out the 5:30 ferry is late, and we somehow, from the grace of God, got in here for the 5:30. So the ferry's not here yet. We're just gonna wait for this ferry. I really need to go pee, and the lady that took our money said that there's a restroom like down that way in the little building. But if the ferry's late, I want to make sure that we get on it. So I'm willing to hold my pee in order to make sure that we're on this ferry. But gonna end this vlog for today. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna head home. It's gonna be the same thing as going here, same ferry. But we will see you in another vlog. Don't forget to rate or thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to see more travel vlogs. And I will see you guys later. Bye.